In this lesson, we're going to find equations of lines. The first example is find the equation of the line with a slope of 4 and a y-intercept of -2. Now remember, the letter we use to represent the y-intercept is the letter B. So since we have slope and y-intercept, let's use the slope-intercept form of the line, y equals mx plus b, and then you can simply substitute the 4 for the slope and the -2 for b, so plus -2. Simplifying this, we would have y equals 4x minus 2, and this is the equation of the line with a slope of 4 and a y-intercept of -2. The next example is find the equation of the line with a slope of 3/4 and it passes through the point 8, -1. So here we're going to use the point slope form of a line, which is y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. And our ordered pair will be our x sub 1, y sub 1. So substituting into our formula here, we'll have y minus a -1 equals our slope 3/4 times x minus 8. Simplifying, we'll have y plus 1 equals 3/4 x, and now multiplying 3/4 times -8, 4 goes into 8 2 times. 3 times 2 will be 6. Then subtract 1 from both sides of the equation, and y will equal 3/4 x minus 7. So we have the equation of this line. The last example is when you want to find the equation of a line that passes through two ordered pairs. The first thing we need to do is find slope. Remember, we need to subtract our y coordinates, so we will have 1 minus a -3, then subtracting the corresponding x coordinates, -4 minus 2. 1 minus a -3 will be a +4, and the -4 minus 2 will be -6. Simplifying this fraction, we'll have -2/3. So we have a slope of -2/3. Now because we have slope and now we have two ordered pairs, we can just use one of them. But again, we're going to use the point slope form of the line. Y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Substituting y minus, and we can choose the first ordered pair if you wish. So we'll have y minus 1 equals the slope, which is -2/3 times x minus -4. All right, so now we've got y minus 1 equals -2/3 times x, and then our minus and negative will become +4. Now we're going to have to distribute. Y minus 1 equals -2/3 x. Now -2/3 times a 4 will give us -8/3. Now we're going to have to add 1 to both sides of the equation, and we can rewrite 1 as 3/3. So we'll have y equals -2/3 x, and the -8/3 plus 3/3 will be -5/3.